Do you ever feel like you're just bored in life? That things that excite other people don't excite you? You feel like you're almost at a different level than maybe your family and friends, where material things and pop culture and stuff just doesn't do anything for you. And no matter how hard you try to force yourself to love something, you just can't love it. You can't get excited over things. You can pretend, but deep down you know. And you're like, well, what's wrong with me? Do I need a new hobby? Do I need friends? Do I need to get up and move and go to another country? Do I need medication? Do I need a therapist? What is it? Maybe you thinking you're flawed in a flawless society, but maybe you're not so flawed after all. Maybe your discomfort lies in your inability to adapt. Welcome to the world of self-growth and healing. Now, we know that oftentimes growth just comes to us. We don't ask for it. We don't plan for it. We just experience it. We have control over our reaction to it to a certain degree, but we can't really help growth and healing from just coming, because it's a very organic thing. It just happens naturally to us. And part of this is spiritual awakening and spiritual growth and healing. One of the big, signs is feeling like you don't have meaning or purpose. And you're always searching for that. You're looking for more than what society provides a lot of times. And it's not to say that you're better or worse off than anybody. You think you're flawed, but in a way, you're not, because you're actually healing some part of yourself. You're growing inside, and it feels uncomfortable. It feels terrible because you're always comparing yourself to other people who get excited over things. Is there people that are seemingly happy and blissful and filled with purpose in their lives? But everybody is at a different stage in their lives, and a lot of people are living through facades too. The world is a giant facade, and we can never know what somebody else is going through, and we shouldn't compare ourselves to that anyway. But stop thinking of yourself as flawed, and start realizing that it's actually a good thing. Even though it doesn't feel good right now, it probably won't be this way forever, but it is a stage of growth. Even though it seems like you're stagnant, even though it seems like you're stuck, it's actually a stage of growth that we all need to go through, because change doesn't happen. New things or new opportunities or new doors don't open for us unless we feel discomfort before. Right? We can't get to the top of the hill unless we struggle to walk uphill, and it's hard and it feels tough. But once we get to the top, we're there. And we can look down and look at our past and what we've gone through. And I'm sure you've experienced things in the past that seems really, really terrible, or other times where you were really stuck in life. You didn't know where to go, what you were gonna do. You felt bored with life. You felt like, why can't I love what other people love? Well, because you don't love what other people love. Maybe your love lies in something on a deeper level, and that's perfectly okay. Everybody is at a different stage in their life, and we have to realize that. And we have to stop feeling so flawed in discomfort, or feeling like there's something wrong with us in pain, because pain it's not necessarily good or bad. It's how we identify with the pain. Pain can be a very healing thing. Not in the moment, it feels very uncomfortable. It feels terrible. It's our body going crazy. But if we didn't have pain, or we didn't have certain sensations, or we didn't have certain experiences, how would we grow? How would we learn? How would we become wiser humans from it? We wouldn't. So if you're feeling a little sad, depressed, stuck, like you have this inability, like there's no fire underneath you in life, just realize that you're only perpetuating it by not accepting those feelings right now. Feeling like you need to put a Band-Aid, or you need to remedy it as soon as possible to get back to feeling good. Well, guess what? We can't always feel good. We're going to have highs and lows and ebbs and flows in life. And that's part of the spiritual journey. It's part of self-growth journey. It's part of healing parts of our past. It's part of facing those internal demons and those shadows and everything bubbling up to the surface for us. If we're bored, we're mostly uncomfortable with being bored because it brings up a lot of emotions. It gives us time for those emotions to come out, rather than if we distract ourselves all the time and live in kind of a facade. So where you are right now, just realize it's where you're supposed to be. And most likely you will not be here forever, but it's a necessary part of growing and healing in your life. So if you're feeling the discomfort, just allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to feel it instead of fight it. See, resistance often makes it worse, right? If you have pain in the body, instead of just truly experiencing that pain, we often resist it. So I don't want to feel pain. I don't want to feel pain. I don't want to feel this. I don't want to feel these emotions. And we magnetize it for ourselves rather than let it course through our body and realize that it's just a natural part of us, of our core being. So anyway, I hope you found this at least a little bit helpful and realize that we've all been there at one time or another. I sure have many times. And where you feel almost like an outcast, or you don't belong, or other people don't get you or get what's important to you necessarily, and you don't get what's important to them necessarily. And it's kind of like this mismatch between you and the world. But don't fight the world. Don't fight the world. Don't be part of the resistance so much, right? And feel what you need to feel, and realize that it's really important part of growth, of self-growth for yourself. Self-growth for yourself. Anyway, have a great day. Hit that like, subscribe button. I put out new videos every single week for you on all kinds of cool things. Until next time, peace.